weekend, and I'm exhausted. How about you, Matt?
Exhausted.
Exhausted. How about you, Drew?
I'm really energized.
He's
Do anything
really
over the
energized.
weekend.
How are you the one that's energized, Drew?
Exactly.
You literally just walked in here and flashed us.
You traumatized us. We don't know how to move forward.
Honestly, I thought I was going to go through life without ever seeing Drew's nipples.
I know. Me too.
Nope. Clearly not.
And now you'll never get them out of your mind.
Nope. I will never be able to sleep again. Nightmares from here on out.
Let's tell people why we got flashed this morning.
Well, we need the song.
We can't unsee
I really
what
want
we
the,
saw.
No. God, no.
Yes. Tell us what happened, Drew.
We went out to Havasu and enjoyed, and I got to sleep in, which means I woke up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, right.
Like 3 hours sleeping in.
Yeah.
So we were early birds, and anyway, went out and was laying out by the pool and took a little nap and woke up rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
It gave everybody a laugh.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's painful.
I'm glad it doesn't hurt. I hope you don't get the,
No.
Okay. I'm not going to say it out loud. Yeah.
I got pretty tough hide. So it's
Tough
all right, but
hide. Okay.
Everybody did get a laugh out of it.
Yeah. Well.
I didn't wear a red shirt, so didn't want to blend.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. The weather was nice in Lake Havasu.
Oh yeah.
At Lake Havasu.
95 was the hottest it got.
Oh, that's good because usually it gets hot there.
But you're on the water, you're
Yeah.
in the pool.
Yeah.
If you get hot, you jump in.
Right. And you won this weekend, right? Tell
Yeah.
people how you filled out one of those cards where they say you could win, and you won.
Yeah, which is very unusual.
Yeah.
I actually went there for last year. We went there for the car show.
Right.
Lake Havasu car show, which wonderful. They put it out on the golf course. They had over 350 cars.
Wow.
It was really great.
Yeah.
So they had this drawing, win a free weekend, blah, blah, blah. So I filled it out. 3 weeks later, they called and said you won.
See, isn't that awesome?
So we decided to take a ride, went out there, hung out, had no plans, did some nice walking, just relaxed, just exercised our right to do nothing at all. How
Isn't
about
that great? Good
Ate
for
some
you.
Good chow,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. But
Nice.
yeah, but
Good.
there was a lot of activity going on there, man.
Oh, I bet.
Okay, hold on. I got it.
Okay, here we go.
Drew's theme song. Look at you. You're all proud of yourself.
You got to figure it out.
Lobster. Rock lobster. Okay, all right, that's about enough of that.
Oh, yeah. Now you got to figure out how to turn my phone back off.
Now, if we were real pros, you would have hit that right when he said I was a rock lobster.
I know. I had to find it real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nice job.
I'm not a pro. I'm an amateur.
Amateur. Yeah. Okay. So there was a lot going on. You were saying
Oh, just
more than going on here, because remember we had a lot going on here this weekend.
everything's going on right
Yeah,
now. It
yeah.
doesn't matter what city you're
Right,
in.
right.
We were going through. Kingman had some kind of festival that they were advertising off the 40. Mm-hmm. Everything was busy.
Good.
I mean, you would think, okay, it's kind of the summer, it's hot, there won't be. It was packed.
It wasn't hot for Havasu. 95 is not hot for Havasu.
But that's probably why.
Don't they
they
get
had
up to
so
like
many
120 there?
people. Oh yeah, well, last weekend it was 106.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. Good.
Yeah,
I'm
so
glad
anyway,
you had
that
a fun
worked out
time.
Nice. We had a nice time.
How long of a drive is it there? I've done it before, but I don't remember. Was it 4 hours?
We were there in 3.5.
3.5. Look at you,
3.5.
speed demon.
No issues.
Nice,
Yeah, the
nice.
speed limit's 75. You set it at 80. It's only 192 miles.
86. Oh, maybe not. 81. 81. 6 over. Math is hard. Matt, what'd you do this weekend?
Lots.
Let's,
It worked.
yeah. Did you sell something? Did you list something?
No, I took pictures.
You took pictures. Oh, you worked for the Rattlers this weekend?
No, there was a big event for YMC.
Oh.
And I got hired to do their.
Oh.
It was a raising hands, something
Nice.
benefit on Saturday. So I photographed that. That was, fun. And then my friend, former Prescott resident, and his wife, Steve Stockmar from the Courier, was up, and we went and hung out and watched the Cheek Tones on Saturday night. I sent you a
nice.
picture.
Yes, you did.
And then they just hung out, and we had, made dinner and then breakfast, and
nice.
D-Money was there. She
Yeah.
did all of it, and I don't know what I do to deserve her.
Oh.
I mean,
look
she did
at
so
you.
much, and I was gone working.
And you blushed a little when you
I
said
know,
that.
of course
nice,
I do.
Nice, I'm happy to hear
And
that.
then we played some video games, but it
Yeah.
was insanely windy, so it was just more of like a try and have a low-key weekend.
Yeah,
I mean, we
yeah.
did things. We did lots of things.
Right.
It was Mexican-themed all weekend.
Nice. Well, we love that.
Breakfast burritos,
Yeah.
burrito bowls, and then made
Fabulous.
fajitas last night. So
Oh, man. It's a beautiful weekend. Well, I went down to the valley. It wasn't as hot as it was the previous weekend, like you said. It was
Did you have
106.
winds?
Um,
Did you have
not
wind down
not really, not really bad. No, didn't really notice it too much. But we were indoors most of the day. But we did yesterday. We went to my nephew's graduation party. He graduated from Brophy Prep, and had a really nice party out by the pool, and didn't get home until like 10 o'clock last night. So then, of course, you got to wind down, unpack the car. So that's why.
it was a good party then.
It was fun. It was fun. And another party today. We're celebrating Ken Maverick's birthday today by
Wow.
playing golf this afternoon. So I have to know. Oh, and happy birthday, Ken.
Do we have to sing Happy Birthday to Ken?
Oh, we
Please-
probably
do
should.
we?
Probably should. Yep, you ready?
No.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ken. Happy birthday to you. Are you one? Are you two? Are you 22?
I was going to say, we're going to spend the whole
42?
show counting.
52?
72.
I don't know. I don't know how old he
102?
is. Well, now that's a stretch.
That's a
Matt.
stretch.
That'd be a hell of a party.
That would be.
Anyway, so I need to know, is it going to be windy this afternoon? Because you know how competitive Carol Chamberlain is.
She has to win.
Well,
Yep.
it's not going to be windy, but you're going to have a little bit of a breeze.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay. We like
it'll
a
be
little.
mostly sunny today.
Mhm.
Winds are going to come out of the west at about 15 miles an hour. We'll have a high of 71. So as far as that goes, you should have a beautiful day.
Yes.
And then tonight, clear winds out of the west again, 15 to 20 miles an hour. So it's going to pick up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. But we're going to have a low of 47. So that's come up. So that's good.
Okay.
And then Tuesday, mostly sunny, 15-mile-an-hour winds. Same thing for Tuesday night. We'll have a high of 76 and a low of 41. And Wednesday, we're pushing 80.
Perfect. This is beautiful.
I mean,
beautiful.
you're not going to get any better.
No,
It's-
no.
You know, and there's not a drop of water in the forecast
No.
for a long time.
Okay, well, that's not good news.
That's not good.
But we have decided to have Conrad Jackson in until the monsoons come. All right.
So
he's the wildfire risk manager for the Prescott Fire Department. He was on last Monday. He's going to be in on every Monday to talk about what we all need to do to mitigate the risk.
basically from now until the end of time.
Well, let's hope not. Let's hope that those
just call it-
monsoons start mid-June, right?
Conrad
Absolutely.
Mondays.
Well, you know, the thing is that he's got so much knowledge, he could break that down. Okay, here's what you need to do for your house. Here's
Right.
what you need to do for your lawn.
Right.
Here's what you need to do for the bush. I mean,
Well, he's got it covered.
he's got,
Yeah.
like we said, if you can have him come out and do your firewise at your house,
Mhm.
it's
Do it.
obviously in your best interest.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
you will feel better when you get that done. At least now, if there's a lightning strike, or you know, you're covered.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. So he's coming up a little later on. We are going to have our Monday morning quarterbacking with Johnny Wet Metal coming up.
And he's back. you
He's
know.
back. He had the flu. He said he felt like he was hit by a train and then ran over by it again.
I would agree with
Backed
that.
up and run over him. I mean, that's pretty bad. And he's coming in here. Hopefully he won't infect the
Oh
team.
no, he said he was fine the other day, and then now he's down for like 4 days.
Yeah, he does not take sick days. I mean, the
I
guy
know.
is very healthy.
I'm glad he's sitting by you.
Well, he's sitting right across from me, so
Yep.
let's
He's-
hope that.
he's fine.
okay,
He
he's
doesn't have a
fine.
fever. It's all gone.
So this is the week, you guys. We're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to see Ringo Starr and his all-star band coming to Findlay Toyota Center on May 31st. Win your way in here on Leza Live this week. We're going to figure out what the big contest is. I have an idea. You want to hear it?
Mosh pitting on the KYCA lawn.
No.
Oh.
First caller.
First caller.
Not right now.
That's a big
I
idea.
know. It's a
Wow.
stretch.
Not-
It's a very creative, unique thought. Maybe we'll go third caller.
What about first caller to complete Strawberry Fields Forever?
Oh, good Lord, you want to listen to that?
No, but it would be entertaining.
I had something.
Oh, you thought of something.
I
Up,
thought
look,
of
I
some
see the light bulb. Yes.
You know, the light bulb went on.
Yes. What was it?
What I thought we should do
Okay.
is when they call up and say, okay, and we say, okay, you have to name X amount of songs that Ringo wrote for the Beatles.
Can you do that?
Right now.
I can't do that. Can you do that?
No, I'm a metalhead.
How about maybe not that he wrote, maybe just Beatles songs. Maybe
Well,
if you can name the members of the Beatles, you win.
That's easy.
That's a little too easy.
Okay, if you can name 4 different types of Beatles, you win.
Okay.
Like the creatures?
The creatures,
Oh,
Insects.
that's
the
kind of fun.
insects, creatures. Okay, so that's happening this week.
All
We
right,
will
well.
tell you when to call, and when we do tell you to call, the number is 928-541-1016. Okay,
Is that going to be like on Wednesday or Thursday?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet. And we do take bribes. So
That's good.
there is that.
I've never seen any of that bribe money.
No,
so
I'm not talking
I don't
money.
know about we. I
It's
don't know
not-
about
it's-
we.
It's not money I'm talking about. But I'm not going to you don't need to mention what we are talking about.
Okay.
Matt, he looks dumbfounded.
Well, no, I'm just like, I mean, we don't.
Well, it's usually food.
Yeah,
Stop.
I mean,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Or maybe we should have him sing the first verse of Yellow Submarine. Or try a little help with
Oh.
My Friends, which were Ringo's songs.
do you know the first verse? Could you sing it for us? I only know the chorus. Let's sing it together. We all live in a yellow submarine. Come on, Matt. A yellow submarine.
great.
A
Now I'm having
yellow submarine.
nightmares.
That's it.
That's it. That's how it goes. You've heard it.
And our friends.
But I'm not getting tickets.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. Well, we'll figure it out.
Or try a little help from my friends, which was the #1 Beatles hit,
Yeah.
and that was Ringo.
Okay. All right.
Most
I
people
get
don't know
by
he
with a little
stops the
help
train,
from
too.
my friends. All right. Anyway, that is happening this week here on this very show. So tune in all week long for your chance to win your way in. So did you see the video of those 2 U.S. Navy fighter jets colliding at that air show in Idaho?
Yeah, it was nuts.
That was crazy.
Good news, nobody got hurt.
That's
And they both
unbelievable.
lived, which is amazing.
That is unbelievable that those pilots, I mean, they're trained to think quick, right? Both of them, all of them, all 4 of them, came down in their parachutes, and then you saw the planes crash and burn, man. That was really bad at an air show. Think of all the trauma that caused.
Well, typically when you go to those air shows,
Yeah.
like the Blue Angels,
Yeah.
their wingtips are less than 2 feet apart.
That's
how-
unbelievable.
that's how tight formations. So if you have a little problem,
Right.
you have a problem.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I used to go to Miramar every year for the air shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Air shows are awesome
Yeah.
until
They had
something
one
like this
crash there, too.
happens. Yeah.
And that was just absolutely frightening. And by the way, when they eject, it sounds like a gun going off.
Does
or a
it?
bomb going off.
Yeah.
It has to pull the canopy back so they can eject. But yeah, it does, you're watching, and all of a sudden you hear this noise, and you see this thing flying up in the air. And it's a guy,
Yeah.
in an
Yeah.
injection seat. So
Well, in this video, how they kind of just
yeah,
laid on each other. It was like slow motion. Yeah, that was a little upsetting
the
watching
good,
that
like
last
we
night.
said, the good news: nobody got hurt.
That's right. That is the
And
good
guess
news.
what? We got more planes.
You're right about that. You're right about that. All right, we got to move forward because it's time to talk sports. Want to let you know on our sister station, the Team 1450 AM KNOT. Today, you can catch the weekly rattle. They break down the Diamondbacks. So 3:30 on 1450 AM KNOT, and then you can catch Game 1 of the NBA playoffs, 5:00 San Antonio at Oklahoma City. So you can tune in for those games. That game, that'll be fun, very fun tonight. Game 7, Stanley Cup playoffs, the Canadians and the Sabres. It's going to be a good game. Game 7 is always something.
The Canadians?
Yeah.
Aren't
the
they all
Buffalo
Canadian?
Sabres.
Montreal Canadiens.
Oh,
Yeah. What's that?
I said the Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah, the Buffalo Sabres.
so
That's who they're
America.
There you go. There you
We
go.
have one team in U.S. and one team in Canada. It ought to be a great
It's
fight.
going to be a great game. I'm going to tune in after the big birthday party. If we
Hey,
can
did you
catch
see the
it.
fight? All 17 seconds of it?
The fight, which one? No,
Ronda Rousey and
No, I didn't. How was that?
The whole fight was 17 seconds.
Is that right? Who knocked who out?
Ronda Rousey.
She knocked somebody out?
She got her down, got her in the arm bar. 17 seconds later,
And that was
gone.
it.
But I mean, it was brutal. She took her down, smacked her a couple times, and the next thing you know, ding ding.
Wow, Rhonda had something to prove, and she did.
and they came up, and it was really good sportsmanship.
Good.
And, 17 seconds for 20 million. That's
Yeah.
a little over $1 million a second.
Good for her.
Good for them.
Good for them.
But
yeah.
that was a heck of a show.
Would you go into the ring against Ronda Rousey for $20 million?
Oh, absolutely. I'd let her hit me once and hit the canvas. Take my money and run.
Right. No, you have to win, though. You have to win the fight to win.
Man,
Win
I'm
the
telling
fight
you,
to win?
She looked awful buff. She trained
The money.
for over 3 months.
Look at that's amazing.
I mean, she was.
Yeah, she was ready
really
to go.
And Gina Carano, both of those guys. I mean, you don't want to meet them in an alley.
No,
Nope,
those
no,
are
no.
pro. Those are pros.
I mean,
Yep.
she could hurt you. Both
Absolutely.
of them women could hurt you.
All right.
Cost a little extra, but
Oh,
true.
dear Lord. Okay.
And I'm the bad one.
Johnny Wet Metal coming up next here on Leza Live. Stay with us right now. Did you know that for centuries we've been mining turquoise? It's considered a sacred stone to Native American people, mainly mined in the Southwest, represents life protection and connection to the sky. That same timeless beauty adorns many modern style handcrafted jewelry and is a treasured statement piece for collectors and fashion lovers alike. And at Black Arrow, Native American Jewelry and Art, they honor this history with authentic handcrafted pieces. Discover your story. Explore the tradition and beauty of genuine turquoise at Black Arrow in downtown Prescott, or visit them online at blackarrowgallery.com. Who's back? Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA, and Johnny Wet Metal is back for his Monday morning quarterbacking. We're all glad you're feeling better.
You go back to that Avengers movie, it was like I was Loki and the Hulk was the flu. That's how bad
it
the
was.
flu got me.
Wow. Did you trace it back to where you got it?
Probably
Can we
got-
blame?
let's
someone?
blame Matt for
Okay,
it.
Matt.
'Cause why not?
You dirty, rotten scoundrel.
Story of my life. Just blame me. It's okay. I got it.
All right, let's talk some sports.
All right.
What's going on?
Well, again, we're coming down to the end of the school year, so a little slim pickings. But over the weekend, we did have the Open State Track and Field Meet. For those not familiar with the concept, in high school sports, you've got divisions 1 through 5.
Okay.
So, those schools compete in their own separate state track and field meets. Then what happens is you have the open meet, and that's where you have athletes from all 5 divisions competing against one another.
Wow, okay.
So our locals.
This is the best of the best, is what you're saying.
Best. Yes.
Okay.
You're the best. So over the weekend, we had 4 of our locals head down there.
Wow.
And they actually acquitted themselves very well. Top finish went to Libby Lavacek from Prescott High School, who the week before won the Division III state girls pole vault event.
Okay.
So she did pole vault in the open state, and she placed 5th in that contest.
That's amazing.
Yep. And then, of course, we had Eli Allen, state champ in the shot put at Division III. He was 11th in the shot put at Open State.
Okay.
Matt Seibel, our state champion in Division IV for the boys javelin, he finished 13th. And Bradshaw Mountains, Caden Espinoza, who's been tearing it up in the 110 hurdles this season, he finished 15th down there. So you know what? Again, when you're talking about a lot of the really, really big schools from Phoenix and Tucson taking part in that, and for our 4 athletes to have top 15 finishes,
that's
good
awesome.
on them.
Yes, congratulations.
Oh, yes. And, of course, the big thing yesterday, the Northern Arizona Wranglers taking on the Iowa Barnstormers. And, of course, a couple weeks ago, Coach Ron James kind of reshuffled the roster, brought in some new guys, almost pulled off the win a couple weeks ago against San Antonio. Well, last night, they got the win, and they got the win with authority over Iowa. 57-33, the final score. Northern Arizona with their first win of the season. Wranglers went in there saying, we ain't messing around today. We're just going to go in there. We're going to do a Bachman-Turner overdrive. We're going to be taking care of business. But
awesome.
But not working overtime. They worked in regulation.
Right.
That was good.
Very good. Well, we're happy they got their first win, and we're happy that they beat the Barnstormers.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, for you ASU fans out there.
Right here.
All right. Well, good news here. The ASU softball team, they drilled Texas A&M yesterday 9-1 in the College Station Regional. So the Lady Sun Devils move on to the Super Regional.
Right on. Go Devils.
Oh, yeah. And also, this is the anniversary of a very big sports moment in Arizona history.
Oh, dear.
May 18th, 2004, Randy Johnson threw a perfect game against Atlanta, striking out 13-2-0, the final score. I was actually on a family trip with my parents at the time, and we were back in the hotel, and that's where I was watching that game.
Wow, a perfect game. Yeah, we all remember that day.
Oh, yeah.
We all remember how good he was on the mound.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he pitched till he was like about, 45 or something.
Yeah, well, baseball's easy.
Yeah, sure it is.
What?
I'm kidding. I always say things to get a little response out of you guys, a little rise out of you.
Baseball is easy.
Baseball's easy. Yep.
All right. Well, here's something that may not be easy for people because it's culinary craziness time.
Oh, let's hear it.
All right. So now we've been talking about, chili, the Dodger Slugger chili cheese dog and everything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if maybe Matt or Drew or anyone else is up to this hot dog challenge.
Okay.
Now, you go to the Houston Astros Stadium. It used to be Minute Maid Park. I don't know what it's called now, and I don't care.
All right.
You have the Daddy Mac dog.
What is the Daddy Mac?
The Daddy Mac dog.
Macaroni and cheese? Were you? What just happened there?
I think
Are
I
you
almost
okay?
threw up on the table.
I think he did too.
Whatever it was, I'm glad I'm over here.
Well, when I read the ingredients of this thing, you're
Okay.
going to find out. Okay, this is a foot-long dog. That's
Okay.
what you start out with.
Okay.
So small.
Comparatively to the others, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so on this foot-long dog, they put on
Oh, watch yourself, Leza. Watch yourself.
chopped brisket, mac and cheese, barbecue sauce, and a dill pickle. All on this one hot dog.
I don't think that sounds
I
bad,
will
to be
take
honest with
all of
you.
it minus the pickle.
Yeah, I'm not a big pickle fan either.
Remove the pickle. I'm good.
Drew.
What sounds bad
I'd
about
take
that?
all of it.
Yeah, what sounds bad about that to you?
Well, okay. all this stuff individually
Is good.
I'll take chopped brisket. Hey, I had a mac and cheese burger the other day, and that was good.
Yeah.
But putting it all on a hot dog.
Yeah, it's not necessary. It's just
Yes,
not
it is.
necessary.
It is very necessary.
Well.
Well, anyway, if any of you guys find yourselves in Houston, you want to try this out, it costs you $16.
Okay.
Actually, for this thing,
$15.79.
what was that?
He said
I got
$15.79.
it here.
Yeah.
Drew's already on it. He's
Hampton Park's local deals. $15.79.
Well, I rounded it up to 16.
Well, I know,
Exactly.
but,
I do
mean,
the same
and they
thing.
only sell it, and they only sell it in certain sections.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Which sections?
Sections
The Poe?
113, 122, 129, 213, 416, and 427.
That's good to know going in.
So
Yeah.
this way you know.
If you're going for
Yeah,
the
or if you're buying
Daddy Mac.
tickets, you
Yeah.
want to buy tickets close to the snack stand. So
Right.
That makes
So-
sense.
clearly Drew is already planning his trip.
Yes. Well,
Oh, I'm ready. I like that. That sounds good
Well-
to me.
well, after you eat it, you may have to walk all around the stadium there because that's gonna the calorie count is up around 1,600 for this disgusting concoction.
That's easy.
It's disgusting. Have you seen the picture of it?
Yes.
I have not.
I'm telling you, it looks good.
Does it
man.
look
Check
good?
out.
Yeah.
1,600. We could have two compared to the Dodger dog. I mean, come on, that giant 2-foot. That was what, like 4,000 calories?
Let me ask you this. How do you feel about a spam dog?
Oh yeah.
Not to try to one-up you, but it is actually spam in the shape of a hot dog.
I'm down.
No, Drew says no.
Bring it
Not a
on.
Spam fan.
I've
Sorry.
I've never had spam, so
Really?
I have no dog in this fight. Da-da-da.
You've never lived.
I
never
not
had
only want the spam hot dog, I want spam, baked beans and spam.
You like spam?
Well, that's the Monty Python sketch.
Oh,
What
okay.
am I
You
saying?
didn't get that. Sorry,
I
John.
didn't get-
I got it.
Oh. Now, tell me you got that.
Of
one.
course, of course. I was letting him finish. He needed a few more spams in there.
Yeah. So you're in, but you're not,
yeah.
huh, Drew? No, thank you.
I'm just not a spam fan.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything for me.
Doesn't
I
do.
don't-
I'll try it.
Okay.
I've had
Well, it is a thing. So keep your eye out for it. Also, how do you feel about asparagus ice cream?
I agree with John.
The sound effects.
What sadist came up with that idea?
Asparagus ice cream. This is a real thing. There's a farm in Massachusetts that sells it. And listen to this. This sounds disgusting. You want to know what it tastes like? There are strings.
Spam.
There are strings or chunks of asparagus. John really is going to throw up. If you do, point that way, okay? But don't hit the flag.
No prob.
Okay. But it says, but when you take that first bite, you get the sweet with the almond, like a pistachio flavor ice cream, and then the asparagus hits you on the backside, and you're like, oh, there it is.
I bet it's hitting you on the backside. Good Lord. You know what? We need to hook them up with Barry Barb. You could do a whole dinner. You
Okay, I've
know,
got one more for
prime
you.
rib ice cream and asparagus as a side
Nuke
I-
the
ice
site
cream.
from orbit.
Yeah. Okay, I got one more for you. Ready? You ready for it?
No.
Okay, if you want a crunchier snack, there's a weird cracker in Japan called the Jibachi Senbei, and it is infused with whole dried digger wasps.
Seriously, what are you doing to John?
Well,
You're killing. He just got
He
over
feels
his
sick.
sickness,
He
and
feels
now
sick
you're killing
again.
him.
And I have a phobia over wasps, too. I'm not putting them in my mouth. I don't care if they are dead. Ugh.
this is so entertaining for me. I'm having the best time.
Isn't it
Yeah.
great?
It says the dough of the cracker is slightly sweet, and the dried wasps taste a little like burned raisins. If that sounds good to you.
Oh, no.
No, I'll pass.
Who thought of this, okay?
Well, now I'm sick again.
Not me.
You know,
John is very traumatized.
He's never going to be the same.
I'm sorry,
No.
John. I'm sorry.
I need therapy after
All
this.
right, all right. Well, we'll let you go to the
Oh.
restroom, and we'll have some Monday morning quarterbacking next. Oh, not next Monday. It's Memorial Day.
That's right.
We're taking the
Yes.
day off.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Wait, we get a day off?
yeah, next Monday, Memorial Day.
Sweet.
Next
yeah.
Tuesday, I guess.
you guys.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday
Okay.
morning quarterbacking on a Tuesday with
Yes.
Johnny Wet Metal. Thanks, John.
All right. Thanks for the
All
trauma.
right, coming up,
Appreciate it.
Conrad Jackson will be in to talk about wildfire prevention. It's on the tip of everybody's tongue and top of mind. And we'll be talking with Conrad coming up next here on Leza Live. Right now, at the end of the day, we all want the same things. We want to protect our family, we want our homes to last, and we want to feel good about the choices we're making every single day. And that's exactly why I'm so excited to tell you about H2O Health and Water Solutions. Their whole home water filtration system doesn't just make your water taste better, it protects your family, it protects your skin and your hair, and it protects your pipes, your appliances, your water heater, your dishwasher, and all the things you've worked hard for. And here's what really got my attention. Most people don't realize there's a water issue until they start seeing buildup, dry skin, appliance wear, or plumbing problems. Why wait for that? Be proactive. Trust me, this is one of those upgrades you're going to feel every single day. You can stop into the store, H2O Health and Water Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace, and be sure to tell them Leza sent you. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. We're all energized now after having John Rust in here.
Yes, he came out waving his hands and yes.
I'm just glad I'm not covered in vomit.
You and me both, brother. You and me both. Conrad Jackson, the wildfire risk manager for the Prescott Fire Department, in with us. And like I said, you're going to be in every Monday except for Memorial Day.
Except for Memorial Day.
Until the monsoons hit us. So
yes.
Here we go. And it's good. It's a good thing that you're going to be with us because you have so much good information to help us mitigate and prevent wildfire here in our area.
Yeah. And we're going to start with like the number one question I've had over the past
The only
week.
question I wrote on my paper today.
Yes.
Yeah.
When are fire restrictions starting?
Yes.
This Thursday, 8 a.m.
They are.
The
Okay.
21st, yes.
Finally.
So we will be going into stage 1 restrictions. Stage 1 restrictions are they're a little bit on the meager side for most people's tastes at this time of year, but we got to start somewhere.
Right.
So with stage 1 fire restrictions, we'll have no residential burn permits. So if you're somebody like me who takes and piles up their weeds and trimmings and burns them up and then spreads the ashes around for nutrients and stuff, you don't get to do that anymore.
Okay.
So no residential burn permits will be issued. Model rockets will be prohibited. Fireworks, which were already prohibited within the city, will definitely be prohibited. And when we say we're all going into stage 1, we're all going into stage 1.
The whole county.
So most of the county, I can't speak for Ashley because Coconino, I wasn't sure whether or not they were going to go into restrictions. So like that part of our county may or may not quite go. We try to do everything together in the regions.
Yeah.
But Prescott National Forest, ourselves, Central Arizona Fire, will all be going into that stage 1 restrictions. A couple other things that'll come along with that will be no smoking outside the vehicles, outside of your residential yard, or no smoking outside of designated smoking areas, which we shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Right.
And then the big one that people will get the most calls from on the fire department are cooking fires.
Yeah.
So cooking, warming, campfires, which are ash and ember producing, are allowed at single and multifamily residences and at park areas.
Okay.
Okay, so they have to be attended at all times. But if you want to, and Scott want to have a warming fire in the backyard or something like that, it is permissible.
Okay.
I guarantee you that all of your neighbors will be
Calling the fire
Yeah,
department.
if they see any twinkle of firelight
Yeah.
through the evening, we tend to get lots of phone calls. And so this is kind of a weird period where yes, you can,
But don't.
Yeah, so
Just don't.
I think this came up last time I was in
Uh-huh.
here. It's like, just because you can,
Doesn't mean
maybe
you
you
should.
should. So,
Yeah.
I mean, take this past weekend. I mean, we had wicked winds all
Yes.
weekend long.
Right.
And, while you could have had a warming fire, that would have been infinitely a poor choice, we'll say.
Why don't they just restrict people from having open fires right now? I mean, why don't we just jump one and go straight to two?
Yeah, we got to ease people into it, Leza.
Okay. All right. Well, I live in the tall pines, so I'm all for
yeah.
shutting it down. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting you say that because that's
Yeah.
a common philosophy. Is like, oh, I'm in the pines, I need to worry about it. And
Yeah.
the gist of it though is that we all need to worry about it no matter where you're at. I
Mhm.
mean, you were here when we had the Viewpoint fire, and that
Mhm.
thing went 5,000 acres in 2 hours and took
Right.
out 2 buildings, and that's out in the grass.
Yeah.
And I run into folks all the time. They're like, "Oh, I don't live in the forest, so I don't need to worry about wildland fire." Like, no, if you live in the grassland, you really, really need to worry about it
Right.
because it goes fast on
Yeah.
a windy day like we've had. And fortunately, we did not see any fires started over the course of this weekend.
Oh, thank
And
goodness.
it's kind of it's an interesting period of time because everything out there is primed to burn. It's ready. Everything's dried out. We have not had significant moisture. So to have no human error occurring over the course of the weekend,
Right. And we had a lot of visitors to our area with the
Yes,
car
and-
show and everything else. So that's good. Everybody's paying attention.
yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Yes.
We need a lot of wood
A
knocked
lot.
on.
Okay.
A lot.
All right. Very good. So stage 1 fire restrictions will go into effect Thursday morning, 8 o'clock. I heard last week, but I think it was Friday. Was it Maricopa, Gila, a couple other counties in the state
Yeah,
already went into
some of
stage
the
one.
like on the 15th, I think was
Mm.
what some of those ones.
Okay.
So we generally see that stuff starts drying out lower,
Right.
faster, sooner. So they start, and a lot of that's grasslands,
Yeah.
and so they start doing, and their restrictions, and even earlier than we do, and then it kind of
Mhm.
works its way up the hill. That's why Coconino is like on the fence. Are we going to do it? Are we not
Right.
going to do it?
Right.
So I wouldn't surprise me if they were another
Yeah,
week behind us or so.
If they ask me, I'm gonna say, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I know people are worried about visitors coming and
Oh.
they want to camp. They want to have the fires. I understand that.
Yes.
But those are the ones we have to worry about.
So here's what I did.
Yeah.
Because my family likes camping as well. Is we actually went out and got one of those little portable fire pits with a bunch of lava rock and a propane tank,
Yeah.
and that's non-ember producing.
Right.
So we still get that ambiance
Sure,
effect without the risk. And it's interesting because quite a few people in the community now, having responded on
Right.
the engine, where
Yeah.
somebody called in and said somebody had a fire when they weren't supposed to have a fire. Or my we get the people, the neighbor, I can see fire. It looks like it's 20 feet tall, and
Yeah.
so we sent an engine to go check on it. And more and more, we're pulling up on scene, and we're finding folks that are making good choices. They
Good.
have a fire pit, but they're using these propane
Mhm.
systems, which aren't going to produce ash.
Right.
Now we go into round 2. There's going to be some more restrictions,
Okay.
and so when we get into stage 2, some of the more advanced stuff will be like welding won't be allowed, grinding, cutting, because it's just so easy. Invariably, every year we have some human error component where
Sure.
somebody's building a fence or something like that. But
And
that
it
won't
spark, and it
yeah,
sparks, right?
And it sparks.
Mhm.
And around here, it's different in different parts of the world and parts of the U.S. where I've fought fire. But around here, if our relative humidity drops below 20%,
Mhm.
once it's below 20%, pretty much embers hit the ground, and if it lands in a fuel bed, it's going to light a fire.
Mm.
And so if you combine that low RH day along with a windy day, then that sucker gets up and runs
Sure.
really quick and really far in some cases.
Right. Okay, so when do you think stage 2 will be in effect? We don't know. How come we just don't have a set date every season?
Because every year it's different.
I
mean,
know,
if this time last year it was almost snowing.
Well, good point. Yeah.
So it totally changes every year.
Right, okay.
But it is concerning because when you look at like the dynamics of the weather systems and what our fuel loads look like and how dry they are and stuff, this is very much in alignment with the year that we had the Dosi fire and the Raphael fire and the Yarnell Hill fire. It's very, very similar. So those were, I mean, obviously the Yarnell Hill fire is on our radar for a different reason.
Right.
But just when you look at how active the wildland season was in that year, we're in very, very similar parameters right now.
Okay, all right.
So everybody should be ready for that.
Okay, very good. Let's take a break, and when we come back, more with Conrad Jackson. If you have a question for Conrad, give us a call, 928-541-1016. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer that question. Okay, ladies, real talk. If it's been 6 months, a year, maybe even longer since you've made your health a priority, you're definitely not alone. Life gets busy. We schedule the kids' appointments. We handle work, home, family, friends. But here's what I want to remind you today. You matter too. And that's why I'm proud to tell you about Prescott Women's Clinic. This is healthcare designed specifically for women with compassion, experience, and providers who truly take the time to listen. No rushing, no feeling like a number, just real conversations, real answers, and real support. If you've been thinking about making that call, make it today. 928-778-4300 or go online to PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. On a Monday, we have Conrad Jackson, the wildfire risk manager with the Prescott Fire Department, in with us this morning, talking about Stage 1 fire restrictions going into effect on Thursday here in our area, 8 a.m., and Conrad just broke down what all is entailed there, or what it involves. And if people need more information, if they've got questions, they can go to a website, I'm sure.
Oh, they can go to PrescottFire.org.
Okay.
And Prescott, and we also have a lot of reference material, especially when it comes to wildfire preparedness. Tons and tons. And then, of course, there's always just like stuff like the Red Cross or Firewise USA. They all have checklists and inventories and things like that. That go do these things. Go take care of your place. Get it ready for the season. Okay,
so let's talk about that. I mean, I was evacuated when the Indian fire was here, and I've learned so much about what to do when you are evacuated. Now, after I did it, right?
Right, yeah.
So
you learn the hard way, right?
You learn the hard way.
So I have to back you up. So how did you get notified that you were going to be evacuated?
Oh, good question.
Do you
Because it wasn't an app. I didn't have an app.
No, nobody had apps at that point.
We were watching it because the fire was so close to our home.
Yeah.
And so we were basically getting ready to go anyway. I honestly don't remember how we were told to go.
Or did you just unilaterally
almost-
decide, like, that's just scaring the bejeebies
No,
out of me. Let's
we-
get out of here.
Yeah, we were waiting for the call, and I think it was a bullhorn on our street. To be honest with you, I really honestly don't remember.
Yeah.
Conrad, this is radio. Watch your language, okay? Bejeebies?
Bejeebies?
Bejeebies.
That's
I'm
ruthless.
No,
sorry. Well, you repeated it, so it must be safe
That's
now.
actually okay. But Jeebies is okay. But yeah, we could see the bomber go up our street. We could see the white of his eyes. That's how close he was to our home, going right over it.
33 loads of
Yeah.
retardant that afternoon,
Yeah.
early evening.
Unbelievable.
Having worked at the tanker base for 3 years,
Yeah.
I can tell you
That's a lot.
that's an achievement to
Yeah.
to keep them turning burning that fast.
Well, and they did their job.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't. That fire didn't burn any homes, right?
Well, yes, it did. Down
it
in,
did.
in Cathedral Pines,
Okay.
they lost structures in
Okay.
Cathedral Pines, which now Cathedral Pines is abundantly fearful, and they're going so far as their HOA, their neighborhood, is actually looking to establish a perimeter sprinkler system.
That's what you told us last
Yeah,
time.
so they're unified, and they
Smart.
They it's pretty impressive. The
Is that
effort they're
gonna
putting
help?
into it. It will reduce embers, because embers are the big deal.
Right.
And so if they can raise the moisture, because I was just talking about RH a minute ago, right? So if they can get the humidity up in that area, now it'll be localized. It's not like it's not going to cover the entirety of Prescott.
Right.
But those embers that are coming into that area are immediately going to have the energy sucked out of them.
Good.
And so, yeah, it stands, especially for like the type of incident that they had during the Indian fire. It would be very, very effective against that.
Good. Well, that's
Especially
good.
if they can get it, running, a half an hour ahead of time or more even.
Mhm.
So, hats off to them for
Yeah.
working as a community to establish something like that.
Right, very smart. Well, I have to tell you, from that Indian fire, when we got home, we had burns in our
The
rug.
embers?
Yeah,
Oh, burns.
on our rug on our deck, from the embers, and it was like that's how close we were to going up.
So that brings up a good point.
Mhm.
Is that, I think we touched on it a little bit last week. It's like making sure that your rooftop's clear and your gutters are clear, and that leaf litter around the base of your house or so is.
Mhm.
But a lot of people forget about patio cushions,
Mhm.
whether or not their entry mats are flammable. So
Hadn't
in
even
your
thought
case, it
about
was just
that.
it's just charred.
Yeah.
But had it been enough of them,
Right.
would it have been a little kindling pile right there at your door?
Right.
So,
Scary.
so those are the kinds of things that I tell people. Like, when we do these assessments, we do for folks for free.
Mhm.
There's some stuff that oh my God, you need to really think about getting rid of the wooden gate and the wooden fence and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But there's other stuff that's kind of lightweight stuff, like the patio cushions and the door mats, things like that. And I tell people, I'm not telling you to get rid of your patio cushions or your
Right.
doormat.
Right.
But be conscious that that is an issue. And if you're going to go out of town, like say
Mhm.
you did this past
Right.
weekend,
Right.
maybe you throw those things, because we were in Red Flag.
Right.
That would have been a good opportunity for you to throw those cushions into the garage, scooch the doormats away from the wall of the house, things like that. Just a little
Yeah.
minor preparation that would have made a big difference in the event of, if we'd had that red flag turn into a fire.
Right,
That would have been
right.
horrible.
You're right. You're right. You know what? We have to take one more break.
Yep.
And when we come back, let's tell people what they can do right now to get ready just in case they are evacuated.
Got
All right. That's coming up on Leza Live. Stay with us. And we're back. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's Leza live on the News 103.5 FM. KYCA talking with the wildfire risk manager with the Prescott Fire Department, Conrad Jackson. And we're talking about what to do in case you get evacuated. Now, we all were told last week to go ahead and download the Genesis,
Protect.
App on our phones.
Mhm.
And I did. I have it.
Oh,
Do you have it, Matt? Did you download it?
Of course.
Yes, I
I
mean-
always listen to Conrad.
Super, yeah, exactly. That's
I
good
love that.
advice because you just said, how will you be notified? And that app is going to be
That
the
is how it
notifier.
happens. That
Yes.
is the big deal because we just don't have enough officers running around
Right.
to be able to facilitate that and go door to door. I mean,
Mhm.
like you said, you were thought maybe you heard a bullhorn or
Yeah.
something like that. So, and that's what an officer might resort to. He's just going to turn on the loudspeaker and drive through.
Right.
So, assuming everybody does the right thing and they all get Genesis or get access to it,
Right.
what's the number one reason that people don't evacuate?
They want to protect their home.
Oh, that's a great one. But no.
I mean, I see people out there with the hoses right on the deck.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay,
If
so
you're
they
doing
don't
that,
wanna-
if you're doing that, you're so far behind.
Right.
Yeah. That is not the time to be doing
Okay. So what is it? I don't know.
pets.
Oh, they're animals.
People, they're not sure whether or not they're going to be able to do something with their animal. They can't catch their animal in time. Pets are the number one
Reason they won't
reason they
leave.
won't leave. They don't. So people need to understand that when we do an evacuation, we have several different animal services locally that help with that.
Right.
But you got to be ready for it on the front end.
Right.
You've got to have your carriers ready,
Mhm.
and when the set notification goes out, that's when you go and load. Your cat is going to be miserable in the
Mm.
box, but until you know whether or not you need to go ahead and evacuate,
Mhm.
put the cat in the box, put the
Right.
dog in the carrier, get those things ready to go. Because when
Right.
you get that go notifications, we're telling you go because it is time to leave. It is not
Yes.
time to start fetching up the pets at that point.
Okay.
So pets are the number one reason, but there's several other things that you should have ready to go. You should have prescriptions ready. You should have a few days worth of whatever medications you're going to need. And usually we say like 3 days worth of materials.
Mhm.
Important papers, documents that maybe you have in a safe or in a lockbox or whatever that
Mhm.
you need to have with you. Your personal effects, shaving kits, things of that nature,
Right.
toiletries, etc. And then anything priceless item that you just can't part with. It's a family heirloom, or it's a very expensive piece of jewelry that you own, or things like
Right.
that. For around this neighborhood, it might be jewelry, it might be guns.
Yeah, exactly. I have a very big painting that I want to save.
I do too.
Artwork. We are out of time. We have 20 seconds, unfortunately.
Cool. I have
but
stuff to talk about next time.
One tip that I did learn after being evacuated was grab your dirty laundry, because those are the things that you wear. Yeah, your dirty
That's
laundry. It's already in
It's a hamper. Yeah.
in a hamper. Grab it, because you can wash those things, and that's what you wear. Because I have little kids, and I'm like, pack some bags, kids. So anyway, we will have more with Conrad Jackson, not next Monday, but the following Monday. Thanks for coming
Hey,
in.
thanks for having me.
You bet.